Who is Arachknight? Arachknight was introduced during 2018's Infinity Warp's comic run as a fusion of the characters Spider-Man and the Moon Knight. Arachknight's suit consists of a mask similar to the ordinary one of Spider-Man, a Moon Knight-esque cape and hood, and a color scheme of red, white, and gray, alongside the famous web shooters. Arachknight's backstory consists of Peter Parker and his aunt and uncle being attacked by Goblin by Night, a fusion of the Green Goblin and Werewolf by Night, while cutting through Central Park. Aunt May and Uncle Ben are killed, however Peter Parker is spared but is injured badly. Near death, Peter is bitten by a mythical spider, linking him to the totem of energy of the ancient spiders, but also shattering his personality as if it were a mirror, creating 4 different personalities, much like Moon Knight himself. Initially, Peter tried to silence the voices in his head, but began to listen and allowed each to be in the driver's seat of his physical body and compartmentalized his life. Much later, Arachknight formed the Infinity Warp's version of the Defenders. As I mentioned earlier, Arachknight's personality is split into 4 aspects. Aspect 1 is known as the Arachnid, the closest personality to the 616 Peter Parker, being quippy and lighthearted. Aspect 2 is a darker persona, more accurate to the Moon Knight himself, being named the Knight. Aspect 2 is much more aggressive and serious, essentially being Peter's fight-or-flight response, overriding the alternative personalities during times of extreme danger, much like how Jake Lockley does in the Moon Knight series. Aspect 3 is claimed to be known as the CEO Peter, the most confident, and that's all to be said about him. Aspect 4 is the scientific side of Peter Parker, and is the least athletic, with Aspect 1 being the most athletic. Arachknight is capable of wielding Mjolnir. Arachknight is equipped with the basic Spider-Man web shooters and has the Arachknight darts, a warped version of the main equipment of the Moon Knight side. There is a 299 version of Arachknight, however his suit isn't as cool in my opinion. Arachknight was created by the folding of Earth 616 within the Soul Gem, the souls of 2 beings becoming one. Another example of that is Iron Hammer, a fusion of Iron Man and Thor.